Take me back to Libya, where the drums still play my song. Take me back to my homeland. It's the place where I belong.
LIB Future TV, giving voice to progressive Liberians, speaking about politics, entertainment, and local news.
So right now I'm here in the Raleigh Market Inn, and I have my sister here to talk to this afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What is your name, Mama?
Lydia.
Okay, Lydia. I see you are selling. So how is business going now?
The business is very boring. And even to get it, say how you get it, no buying. Our children said to even get school fee for the children, even food, nothing. No money now in the country.
So also business are very tough right now.
Business are very, very tough. No job, no business.
So with the current situation right now, who do you think that will be the best person to lead this country comes 2029?
I think Alexander Kumi will be the best person because Alexander said that he will come in big and get the business, women and business, even provide job, and all our children, all our high school, no job, they sitting doing nothing. So when Alexander Kumi get there, he will get all business money and provide job. After high school, our children will start going to college, they will get job to do, and money will be.
Right, so I'm here right now within the Sony Wayne area, where I want to speak to our brother right here. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Welcome to the platform. Have your say.
Thank you.
Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Aloysius Tonese. I'm a resident of the community.
All right, Aloysius. So, Aloysius, I want you to tell us, what do you think is a sudden increase in trash and dirt all over the city? Because right now, every street you pass, you see dirt piling. You go in the community, you see dirt piling. What do you think is causing this sudden increase?
Well, that is very simple. That issue in the city of Monrovia and the rest of the place, inadequate waste management, lack of public awareness, all these things are all alluding to the fact that there will be more increase in debt. Because the fact is that people who's in authority, like the city corporation, need to carry on somebody awarenesses everywhere and make sure that they got sufficient trash can in the street. So
that when the boy use that, they can be able to put it there.
Yeah, mainly for the pedestrians, so that they can be able to, empty all the peanut that while we're eating the street. And again, they must be able to come and collect it in time, or either on time or in time, whatever that the best for them.
Okay. All right, so let's move to the next question here this afternoon. The Monrovia City Corporation is mandated to keep the city clean. Why do you think they are falling short? How today we are seeing dirt all over the city?
Well, maybe they have not been adequately budgeted to do that. But again, they should also talk to national government so that they can give them more logistics. I think those are some of the problems that
they are lacking logistics. All right. Okay, so let's take the last question. If you were to grade the city at the moment, what would be your honest opinion about the city right now?
I want to be true to you. Nobody wants to see his or city look dirty. I mean, let me fair with that. We have come too far since even since the war 2006 up to this point. We're supposed to have a clean city now. Not to even talking about that issue. So I cannot even grade them to maybe it could be something out of 10%.
10% out of what, 100?
10% out of 100, seriously. I think I was saying that.
So you're saying that there are more work that needs to be done.
They need to do more work. More work needs to be done.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. What is your name again?
Thank you. My name is Aloysius Tonese. I'm very into anyone, always.
Okay, again, folks, we are here in the Douala area doing assessment on the issue of the day. And The market people is saying that the relationship between they and the city police, it is not friendly at all as it relates to the demarcation. They have given it a specific area to sell, and they are selling there. And the other state, the city police, is still coming to them. And today we having interactions with the people around the Douala area. Like as you can see, the huge plot of debt here. The city government needs to get involved. This is completely a health hazard. You cannot see. Absolutely, you cannot see. So I think you can see the entire area looks very vulnerable, and we are talking to business people around this area. It's very hard that I can't really use this route, so I will have to cross the road because it's risky. It's risky. So I have to cross the road because I cannot be able to use that route. I think you see the huge smoke and a cloud of death. So folks, we'll be talking to people who are around the terrain selling. They will give us their view on this issue, and we'll be talking to numerous of people on this issue. So they will be telling all their experience they're having as it relates to the huge plow of debt. So it's kind of like discouraging. I mean, you see, this is a drainage, and it is a huge number of debt around here. And people are selling, people are moving, people are eating, people are doing their regular businesses, and I think the people themselves is enjoying the day. They like it. They like the scent. So we'll also be getting opinion from them. If they don't like it, they will tell us. So do you care to talk to her about it? Chief, do you care to talk about the issue of the day?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So we'll be talking to this brother. This is the program Have Your Say. So good afternoon, my brother. Your name, sir?
Yeah, good afternoon to you, sir. My name is Maurice Fofana.
Maurice Fofana.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program Have Your Say.
Okay.
So today we are discussing the issue of the day, the huge plot of day. And as you can see, the smoke is affecting everybody.
It's affecting all
What
a
do you
lot.
care to say about it?
That is affecting all a lot. We've been here since the governor they start holding deck in this place here. Yana Bami, Soko bringing deck, governor bringing deck, all our various community people bringing deck here. They used to take the deck, but after certain time they get level the deck and grow when you certain place. Well, as soon as they break, we can see fire inside. On that fire, on that will go for almost 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Then fire we can get off OA. When you go by, before you go load the deck, the fire now come back.
So while everybody keep talking about the issue of the governor is bringing deck to this station, this place is a designated station for deck.
We are trucking hot deck here. We don't know whether the place was ready and instructed for them to hot deck here. But they always hot deck in the actual, in the small,
okay.
Yeah, they always bring deck in there. Yeah. We are talking on that. Marketeer said everybody they said because the marketeer was selling here. So they wanted to get rid of them. This is the reason why they open the depot to start putting there.
So you people are selling closer to the deck and eating around the deck. It has to do with health hazard. What is your recommendation to government?
We want the government to see it necessary because we believe that the government is supposed to be looking at the masses. And we have no other means because there where we find our daily bread. We sit here, we say, they get $5, $10, and $100. If you get it, go, you can find food to eat to your house. If you don't come here, you will not get money because somehow we are not working. We go to school, we learn, but we don't have job. So there where we can come, we sit down, this is one work I do. I shopping net.
Oh, you shopping net. Okay, that's nice.
We look for my daily bread. So there's nothing we can do. The smoke down, we sit down, we pay nose, now we put it to our nose. Because if you live on here, you not get money. The only way you sit down here is also to get something for you and your family to eat.
So you are saying that the city government should be able to come and get the deck on time?
Yes.
And find another designated area for it?
Fine.
Because it is not safe.
It's not safe for the dead to be waiting here because it's affecting all. At least let us say the government fund an area that can transfer the debt from other areas to carry that, then instead of them packing it here for us to be affected from it.
So you say, what's your name again, sir?
My name is Maurice Fofana.
Maurice Fofana. Where do you live?
I live right behind here.
Palaswa community.
Palaswa community.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's the voice of Maurice Fofana speaking to us on the program. Have your say. And like I said, we'll be speaking to a lot of people in Douala as it relates to the issue of the debt. Just keep following us. A pleasant good evening and welcome to the program Have Your Say. Have Your Say comes on the Elites TV from Monday to Friday, and today I'm at the university campus where we'll be speaking on a wide range of issues about Mr. Cummings Foundation as it relates to the scholarship program he has been offering for many students at the University of Liberia, including Fenner and main campus, Stella Maris. He provided computer labs to other schools, the STEM school and other schools across the country. And today we'll be speaking to some young people at the University of Liberia campus, respectively speaking on the issue of the Cummings Foundation. So stay tuned, we'll get to you shortly. Okay, so we are here with this young brother at the University of Liberia. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Do you care to tell what's your name and what are you studying at the University of Liberia?
I'm student Terry J. Johnson, or junior and senior student at the University of Liberia. I studying public administration major and an emphasis in sociology of life.
Okay, so we are discussing the Cummings Africa Foundation. I'd just love to ask you a few questions. How will you describe the difference the Cummings Africa Foundation is making for students at the University of Liberia, Stella Maris, and the STEM Institute, and for small business receiving loan in Liberia?
So, Mr. Cummings is, I can use the word aspiring, that once at or in the 2017 election. Also, he ran as a candidate for president in the 2023 election, where in 2017 we saw a massive output in Liberia. Is all in the world. It's a nature that whenever you see, more people follow you because you are impacting their lives. With whatsoever impactation in one's life, they will follow you. So, one, Mr. Cummings is a person that believes in education. And of recent, we have witnessed on the University of Liberia campus, each university, such as Stella Maris Polytechnic, the University of Liberia, Smart University, the AU or AUWA, the African or the Advantage, West African University, and also our stars on the FE, College of Science and Technology. He has offered now 40 funded scholarship for those students to be able to learn to their fingertip. So, Mr. Cummings is a person that believes in education. He also believes in empowerment, where he loan market women's money to go and do many businesses to be able to feed their families and children around town, that they will be able to pay back in sufficient time that will meet their expectation. Because Mr. Cummings is a constant man that have vision for Liberia.
So, in what way does Cummings support, one may ask, in what way does Cummings support computer for schools, scholarship, and microcredit stand out among private contribution to Liberia education and enterprise?
So, Mr. Cummings is a man that believes also in tech. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Cummings provides at the College of Nima County, he provides an amount of $5.2 million Liberian dollars to be able to facilitate them in terms of computer. Which of course we know that the College of Nima County is a governmental institute that should be fully funded and budgeted by the government of Liberia. But based on financial lapses, I can say it's irrelevant Why is it irrelevant? Because our lawmakers and our government officials only focus on their belly and their family. But see an individual, even though he have an ambition to become a president of this nation, which of course is positive, but he took upon his own money to spark campaigning era or electoral process or electoral era into his own funders and go and support the Nima College in terms of engineering and technology. Also, I still not to be corrected, but he gave a generator that can be or that is able to feed the BWI University with electricity when there is no current.
Wow.
To be able to facilitate them in terms of learning environment where there is computer lab running. Imagine, brother, going to a computer lab where you don't have or do not have, or you do not have electricity to put your computer on. You know, most people don't understand the fact that computer and laptop is different.
Yep.
Laptop is a gadget that is used of our current when you charge it. But computer or desktop is used with electricity. And most universities around town only use desktop in their computer laboratory.
Okay, so lastly, how do you assess Alexander Kumi as a servant leader? How will you assess him?
I was assessing to be a positive leader of Liberia because I understand that. Sorry, the name for my book because I was doing my exam. So, as I was saying, I will assess Mr. Kumi to be a positive leader that will be a great asset to the country as large. Because Mr. Kumi once said that when he become president, you have a spontaneous leadership form where he will be able to transfer ministers that he appointed based on their performance to another ministry. We saw that during President 80 days, where she transferred minister and Liberia was progressing. So as for me, if you ask me to grade Mr. Kumi on assets basis, or how will you provide or have an input on the Liberia economy, I would say it would be 95% because as for me, I don't give anybody 100%.
So you say what's your name again?
My name is student Terry J. Johnson of the University of Liberia, or student that is telling you public administration and social manner.
It was a pleasant talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it.
So good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the program Have Your Say. And we are here in Douala talking about the issue of the day and the relationship between the street sellers and the MCC police. So good afternoon, what's your name?
My name is Samuel Kane.
Samuel Kane, where do you live?
I live in Small Bridge.
St. Paul's Bridge. And what are you selling here?
I sell garlic.
Oh, okay, you're selling garlic. Do you care to tell your relationship you're having here with the city police?
Yeah.
How the relationship is good?
No.
Okay. It's very bad.
Yeah.
All right. So you're in the city police have agreement, right? They say you must sell certain area and you should not go certain area.
Yeah, they say we should not cross the towpath.
Okay.
We sell right, but we sell all the towpath. But sometimes in the whole our market, because if anything they want the market, they will carry the market to the office.
Okay.
But in the whole our market, we will pay 1,500.
500.
They will get it 500. They can report it to the boss man. They can put it in the pocket.
Oh wow.
Then we get he pay 500. Then we go other person go arrest you again. They will pay under 500.
So it had turned to a business by itself for them.
Yeah.
That means they're collecting your money.
Yeah.
And just they're not sending it to the office.
They're not sending it to the office.
Okay. So selling in the street here, how you see it like?
Selling in the street is bad, but now we're going to pay me, but the people say we're going to pay me. If the machine reach on the side, we won't go to pay me. But in the meantime, we'll be behind it.
So the way you don't have market, do you think that it's necessary the government be able to build a market for you to go?
They already build market. That market.
All of you can pay into a market?
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the government can pay a lot of market.
Another market, you'll be able to go there.
Yeah, we'll be able to go there.
And the other issue here has to do with the debt. The debt is along the street. You people selling here, you're eating here. and it has bad health benefit on the human being. And people are saying that you people are the one putting the dead here. Do you care to tell us what do you know about the issue of the dead?
The dead, because the people say they talk about here last night to pay the dead, but the people say that I know who put fire on the dead, so the church say you're not able to.
The people say you people are the one that put the fire on the dead.
It's not all.
So what are you saying? Government should come and take the dead away?
I went to the truck all year.
Okay.
Last night.
So the truck is always coming to pick up the dead.
Yeah, but the fire on the dead, so
they there was just yesterday, like yesterday there. Yeah?
I get 1 week there.
Like 1 week there. Yeah.
1 week there.
Wow.
The down here, maybe I'm not getting a say, but I don't know put the fire on it, but because the truck all year last night.
So do you pay for that every day? Yeah.
Yes.
How much do you pay?
$50 every day.
$50 every day. Okay, you collect $50 for the day.
Yeah.
And the dead stay here.
Yeah.
And the dead stay here.
Yeah.
And they're not coming for the day. So what is the message you have to government?
The message is for the safety for the people. Because they already get all the banking to sell, who crossing the area. The people say, that parents say, if the machine reach here, will be able to go
in the market. All right.
So go sell behind, so go sell in the area.
So the city police should conceal you for now.
Yeah.
Until the machine comes.
Until the machine reach here.
So thank you so much. You say what's your name again?
My name is Samuel Kane.
Samuel Kane. It was nice talking to you. Thank you.
So right now I'm in Claratown and I have our sister here. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Welcome to the platform. What is your name?
My name is Princess C.
Princess C.
Yes.
Okay. So do you go to the Claratown hospital here?
Yes. I went to Claratown hospital.
Okay. So how is the reception there? How the nurses, can respond to you when you go there for treatment?
When you go there for treatment, the nurses can be shouting at you harsh way, sit down. First time when you go, no seat. Go there, you standing up.
The plane can be packed.
Yes, the plane can be packed. No seat. Go there, you standing. When you talk to the nurses, they can say, sit down, you wait. At time by time, when the other person move, you will sit down. When the other person move, you will sit down. Any room you enter, you pay money. When you carry 2,000 out with you, they can't make it.
In a government hospital there?
Yeah, they are government hospital, but they say that I'm government hospital again.
Oh wow.
Yes. Any room you enter, you can pay money. When you go for a lab, they say 900 to do your lab. They not on the medication money. When you go to medication money, pay $850 before you get your medicine. So they go to the hospital now, government hospital now, government hospital again, a private hospital. So I want for the government to really come in and help up.
Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Princess C.
Thank you so much for being our camera this afternoon. We are still here at the Redemption Hospital, and I have our sister here this morning to talk to us. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
What is your name?
I'm Gifty.
Alright, Gifty. So what are you here to do this morning?
I came here to take care of my patient.
Okay.
My sisters.
Okay, you have your sister in there in Redemption Hospital?
Yes.
Alright, so tell me, how is the reception in there? How are the nurses taking care of your sister?
Yeah, actually, they are only focusing on giving the medication, but they don't care to know whether the person is clean or not. They only after giving her treatment, for whether she is clean or not, they don't care about it. And each time people come here to give attention to their patients, the security out there will be stopping us not to enter in.
Wow.
Yes, and then I came here yesterday by 5 o'clock to go in there so that I will be able to cater to the baby and her mother. But the security refused to allow me in. There was a lady there who demanded us not to enter. We left out up to 12 o'clock this morning before they allowed me to enter in the place. Around 6 o'clock this morning, I got her to go there to be able to wipe the girl and the baby. They stopped me not to do so. The security went in and put everyone out.
Why are they doing so?
I don't actually know. but they are stopping us, and the nurses in there not paying attention to them. All they after is they only get the medication, whether they are clean or not, they don't care about it.
All right. Thank you so much. What is your name again?
50 cents.
All right.
The police came here and blasted gas and arrested peaceful protesters who are citizens that are
you member of the Student Unification Party?
And obviously, I'm not a member of the Student Unification Party. I'm not a member of the Student Unification for us. We believe that the rights of every Liberian should be respected.
You support the protest?
We believe I support the protest because it is in conformity with Article 17 of the Liberian Constitution that gives every Liberian the right to express their grievances, especially in the context of student-based political movement. The students today, if you waste this all of the online, you discover that they started the protest peacefully. There was no form of violence. Their excess, you listen to the chairman, he spoke well. The motive of this protestation was to call the government concerned, was to bring the government to the awareness of the suffering that they have inflicted on the Liberian people, beginning from the bankruptcies of justices in our country that we witnessed from the height of national government down to the low people. You are here, you are journalists, you are witness to the public. You were here when Brian of the Ministry of Legal Sport was accused of alleged raping a child, and then they argued greater purpose. He went and told the Liberian people that there had been no evidence. You are aware that in Liberia there have been no precedent case of any source that a person was accused of rape, and the police told us that there was no evidence. If a common man raped today and he's been accused, the first now happens that the man will be apprehended, he will be arrested, or while investigation is ongoing. But today, Mr. Baga Regime, because we understand that there's a jungle justice, there's partial justice. So they said Brian McGay, there was no evidence against the brother. Though he was accused of rape, there was no arrest made. And we see that as an affront to the Liberian people. You cannot campaign on the matter of change. Mr. Baga was clear, he was infected to the Liberian people that this government is about rescue. So the question we are asking Mr. Baga today is, what are you rescuing? Are you rescuing the all Liberian people? Look at the economic system of our country today. See the market fears, the prices of basic commodities are skyrocketing on a day-to-day basis. Man, I hope you are aware that the Vanguard Student Unification Party, these are brothers who in yesteryears, they were on the forefront when they were chastising Mr. Weah yesterday. The Baka regime were hearing those guys when they were campaigning, Baka step-down campaign. The same government today were hearing those guys. Why I said that the narrative have changed and they have now started to identify contradiction in society, and Mr. Baka is waging, he's weaponizing the police as a machinery to inflict casualty on peaceful students.
So do you think that protest is the only way out? Do you think that protest is the only way out?
The Vanguard Party have always said in all their press releases that there are measures in engagement. The Vanguard Party have measured series of diplomatic means. They have written the Ministry of Justice on multiple times where crimes were committed. Today we saw this regime who campaigned on justice before your very eyes. Walter Susulu, who was stripped naked by the CDC COP by then. Up to today, there have been no justice for these guys, and we have a regime that are just.
Let me ask you, members of the CDC COP was arrested, and you just say Walter Susulu was actually naked by these same people. How can you link the two people now protesting if they were against protest today?
So the first thing we are clear, what we know of is this protest has been led by the Vanguard Student Unification Party.
Okay.
So for any reasons, if people who yesteryears were indicted, who yesteryears inflicted casualty on the masses of the Liberian people today, if they feel that the power is lower in their hand and they want to join the Vanguard Student Unification Party to protest against the government, stop to them. Let me be emphatically clear. In the midst of every struggle and every revolution, every side have their interests. There are some that are protesting today because they have personal issues against Mr. Baga. There are some that are protesting today because of the hardship this government inflicted on the people. And there are some that are protesting today, especially the student community, they believe in still Bantu people. He said we as students, we are the barometer of consciousness to every society. We should be the one to measure the consciousness of society. So we cannot say Sopane and oneness of voting. If from a Masale or from the city COP today decide to protest against Mr. Baga, it's up to him. We cannot stop him from protesting, but what we can say, members of the Vanguard State Liberation Party, as was said in the press conference, they are emphatically clear that this protest is meant to bring justice to the Liberian people.
Okay, your name? What's your name?
My name is Afro Jimmy.
Okay, thank you so much. Afro.
Right, so I'm here this morning at the Redemption Hospital in District number 16. I want to get views of Liberians here as relating to how the treatment goes in there. So I have our mother here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the platform. What is your name?
My name is Catherine.
All right, my Catherine, you are a resident of this district. Have you been to Redemption Hospital before?
Yes.
All right, so tell me, how is the reception in there? How things are like?
Redemption Hospital operation is $200. Before they take your patient, all your total can come to $500 US.
So you're saying that if you don't have up to $500,
you have your patient, you carry your patient back.
Wow.
You get the treatment.
Wow.
You get the treatment at money. Any part you will play in the hospital and your patient you will pay money.
But this is a government hospital. Why?
It's not government hospital, it's a private hospital right now. If you want the treatment, you say you want the treatment, you will pay money. To register at $200, your medicine, maybe your medicine will come to, so your medicine will $1,000 US and $1,000 they want it.
Wow. So how are you feeling about the situation?
It's very bad. We're suffering. We're suffering. Nothing good with medicine. We suffer all the things. We're not happy to provide for ourselves. And we sick that even the hospital can die.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much. What is your name again?
My name is Catherine.
National Unification Party on April 14, where we demand job and justice for the ordinary people in this country. The issues about rape is a national emergency on the Broadcast Administration, sodomization. Our boys have been sodomized, our girls have been raped, and nothing, no account. Brian McGay was acquitted as an individual that is now a free man, even though the records show that he raped people and there are medical reports to the death to prove it. But the Broadcast Administration as an elitist government only cared about the officials that campaign for the Unity Party and not the masses of the people. These are wrong. This is the reason SOUP is calling on the masses to assemble on April 14 so we can demand job and justice for the people and to expose the catastrophic failures of the Broadcast Administration. So we want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity. It's a pleasure being with you, and we hope maybe next time we'll continue this conversation.
Thank you so much.
Good day, viewers, and welcome. Today, our attention turns to a developing story within Liberia's electoral leadership. Reports indicate that Madam David Brown Lansana, chairperson of the National Elections Commission of Liberia, is expected to resign from her position tomorrow, the 15th of March, before the expiration date of her official tenure. Her anticipated resignation has sparked public debate and political speculation across the country. Some believe it is due to political pressure from the ruling establishment, Unity Party, while some say it could be due to personal decision aimed at protecting her reputation. So today I'm here to speak with our brother. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Welcome to the platform. What is your name?
My name is Andrew Ovani Sr.
All right. So the name again?
Andrew Ovani Sr.
All right, Andrew. Do you believe this resignation is protecting her professional reputation, or it is politically motivated?
The resignation of Madam, the chairman of the Election Commission, I believe is highly political.
Why you say so?
I believe that the chairman has been pushed to the wall and had a lot of pressure on her because what the government wants her to do, maybe she are not doing what the government wants to do. So because of that, they are putting a lot of pressure on her.
But she still have 1 year to remain, as National Elections Commission chair. So why she just fooling with, when her time is expired, she just leave instead of resigning ahead of time?
Yeah, it's true that she had 1 year to end her tenure, but for her professionalism, if it comes to that work, she had to build her own personal image. She won't be pushed at the world, and what she know, what she's doing is for the nation, it's not for a particular individual. And you push to the world, other people look at her to be ugly. So she had to give the way to the government. The person they want to put there, they put the person there.
So you just stated that it is politically motivated.
Yes.
When you say politically motivated, what are you saying?
Because we know that on hand we have been hearing a lot of speculation from the government circle. That they had two hands that they want to put as an election commission head. One is the former Chief Justice, Laura Mususka, and the CS's boss. We'll be hearing that news around.
Okay. So what do you make of that? If one of these names pops up as the National Election Commission chair, what do you make of that?
Well, you know that I know that those two individuals in question, especially for Laura Mususka, is a key figure to the United Party. So if she get there, whatever they tell her to do, she want to do what they want her to do because she know what the government president had took her from.
Okay, so you are saying it is due to political pressure. That is why David Edgar Brown Lansana is resigning ahead of her, expiration of her tenure.
Of course, yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good afternoon, folks, wherever you are joining us from. Today we are in the borough of Newtown, and we are discussing on our program Have Your Say. Have Your Say comes on the Electors TV every day, Monday to Saturday. And today I'm here with your name, sir?
I'm Fred B. Johnson.
Fred B. Johnson.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Mr. Fred, where do you live?
Well, I live Caldwell, that's a Dixville Township.
Oh, okay. And Mr. Fred, do you have child or children?
I have children.
Okay. How many children do you have, sir?
I got 4 girls and 3 boys.
Wow. You are blessed to have 7 living children. Congratulations, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Today we are discussing teenage prostitution, and teenage prostitution is a serious problem in our country. But I would love to ask you 3 questions. What are the root causes of teenage prostitution in Liberia, and how can they be addressed?
For me, I would like to say that the root cause of teenage prostitution in Liberia is then, let's say, carried by peer pressure.
Okay.
1, 2, lack of, let's say, the parents looking after the girls' children in the home.
So that means you talk about low attention on their children.
Yeah, within the home.
And you also spoke about the issue of peer pressure following friends.
Yes.
So how does teenage prostitution impact the future of Liberian youth and the country as a whole?
Well,
does it have a bad or good impact?
It have a very bad impact
on the Liberian youth.
On the Liberian youth.
And the country.
Yes.
So what step can be taken to stop teenagers involved in prostitution and prevent all of them being drawn into it?
Well, for me, the government needs to put out a program where they will put people out there to meet with the teenagers and talk with them within the various streets of Monrovia. Yes, and in talking with them, it should be on a daily basis.
Okay.
Yes.
So, in short, you are saying there should be more awareness and more educative programs being created all across the country to ensure that these children's minds are being transformed.
Yeah.
So, I would like to ask you the last question. Who bear the responsibility for addressing this issue? The government, their family, or the communities?
I would say that both
the family and the government. When the government put measure into place by meeting out with the youth in the various counties, and the family played their role within the home, I think these youth will be transformed. Yeah, gradually they will be transformed. For me, I've experienced or I'm experiencing such a thing. My daughter, one of them, just left the house and in the street.
Wow.
Yes. We tried talking to her. She came home, one poor in school. She left school. We called her by. Oh, begging you, we want you to go to trade school. She said yes, she won't go to trade school. While they were making means for her to go to school, she left the home again. And the eyes just look like we talking to her, but say she don't want. So that means that peer pressure that carry her. Yeah.
Were you able to sometimes interact with her friends that she associate with?
Well, for me to say I will see the friends is very difficult because she left the home and she gone out there. I don't know the friends she usually associate herself with.
Okay, so thank you, sir. You say your name again?
I'm Fred Johnson.
Fred Johnson. So it was nice talking to you, Brother Fred.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
A few months ago, there were complaints from the Moreover Consolidated School System on a series of issues. Some of the employees were being taken pay at the time, and there many other issues that were taken to the Senate. So my name is Varma Bobby Gray. I'm the Chief of Staff in the office of Senator McGill, who happened to be the Chairman of Education and Public Administration. Okay. Through that, the Senator decided to make an immediate intervention, and the issue was taken straight to the plan level of the Liberian Senate. And the Senate mandated that there should be a fresh re-verification. But this process takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You see me, I've left my office. The Senator have asked me to work with the team because as per the mandate, we are on the team to work with the team to make sure that our brothers who have been volunteering for time, to make sure that at least this time around they can get on payroll. And that's what we're working on. We've gone 95% already. But you know, verification, that's when you just jump today and just jump into the classroom. We've gone 95%. We got 5 more percent, maybe less than 5% to commence the process. So the superintendent will give you other information, but I just wanted to let you know that no one is trying to stop you from getting on payroll because we know you got family, you got your children, you got your kids, and you need to take care of them. And that is the reason why we're here. Some of us are here. So I want you to know, if anyone told you today or if anyone says something to you that people are trying to block you from getting the payroll, that's a blatant lie. No human being in a right mind will want their fellow human being to struggle. Thank you. I've been in the classroom. I worked at the MCSF for many years. I excelled. I went all the way as Secretary General of the Teacher Association. So I understand the system. And I understand the difficulties. I was volunteer also for over 5 years before getting on the payroll. So I understand the problem. But the way we handle it is what matters. So I'm hoping after this, we can all go back into the classroom. The verification team will soon be there. I can give you in the next 4 or 5 days, the verification team will be in the classroom so that your verification can happen. Even if the verification team goes today, everyone will not be verified today because it's a schedule. Maybe your verification team or team 1 will go to hello, please pay attention. We can only listen to the reason. So let's assume even if the verification starts today, all of the schools cannot be verified automatically because the Senate said a fresh re-verification. This process is intended to promote integrity. For too long, we have had people in the MCI system every year volunteer. We want to get rid of volunteer once for all. And to do that, we got to do it strategically. We're not going to rush to 2 days. Yesterday, there was verification. The next day, there were teachers on the street again saying they were volunteer teachers. After this verification, there will be no volunteer teacher in the because those who are being in the classroom volunteering for the time stipulated will be verified, and by the grace of God, they will be on the payroll. So I want us to listen to our superintendent. She will speak. This is a message directly from the Senate. We got over 19 senators that continue to support this process of MCSS. Nobody wants you to be under the payroll. People want you to be on the payroll, want to get rid of volunteer teachers. So please listen to your superintendent that we can offer an amicable solution to this problem.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. The first basic I want to establish is when Dr. Stevens came in here as the acting superintendent, I came in with a mess of 604 volunteers. 604 people on the list for volunteer. The previous superintendent had allocated for volunteers. Out of the 604, the civil service went and re-verified the list to make sure we were qualified. When they did that, they sent a report to us of 459 volunteers, right? Okay, that were verified. We went to the Minister of Finance and we advocated on the volunteers' behalf. Maybe your leaders not telling you the truth. They're not. So we're going to state the truth today. Because your leader, 1 second, because your leader was just here Friday. And I told your leader, Mr. Brown, I said, tell the volunteers I'm not anti-volunteers. I told him to tell you. No, I'm Dr. Stevens. I told him to tell them we are not anti-volunteers. We came and this is who we met. And we're trying to rectify the situation. That's what, yeah, Mr. Brugge was here. He was very clear. Out of the 459, the Minister of Finance that man went and allocated money. He called me and said, Dr. Stevens, we can bring on 208 volunteers for MCSS. We went ahead and we processed the 208 volunteers. And those people are in the system now. We're waiting until after this re-verification, everybody will get the employment letter. Those who qualify. No, I'm only making a statement. I'm not taking questions. Oh, why? Personal action notices, those who are paid on payroll. In 251, they need to be re-verified, recertified, and then the finance minister will tell us, Dr. Stevens, we can take them on this month. Once the Minister of Finance we have done our verification and send them the report, they send it, everybody will get a report of what we've accomplished. When we've accomplished that, they will tell us when the people can be re-verified, and they have said that they will do any payment retroactively. This is what we've heard. Listen, I said this is what we have heard. I said this is what we have heard.
We can't be convinced that retroactive.
This is what we have heard, okay? So this is what we're going to go on the field and do the 251 re-verification. That's what we're saying. But when y'all come here, my thing is this. When y'all come here and y'all say y'all volunteers and y'all not in the classroom, when we come out there to re-verify and you're standing here, what do you expect us to make sure that you're the person who you say you are?
Wait.
Listen,
Mr.
you're aggressive. No, if anybody is aggressive, if you're aggressive, I will go inside.
Mr. Brown.
Not everybody here, listen, wait 1 second, Bobby. Not everybody here want to be aggressive. Not everybody here don't want to be hostile. You will not be hostile to me. I didn't create your problem.
I didn't create it. I met it here, and I'm trying to regulate it. So if you can't work along with me, don't be hostile to me. I will not take it.
So,
what are you being hostile to me for?
Mr. Brown?
Yes, I'm trying to advocate for you. You being hostile to me?
So I think you've listened to the superintendent.
Yeah, but we have to say. We have to say.
Can we ask them?
Mr. Brown. These people, I believe that many of them are teachers.
All of them.
Very good. Now, it is also when you read teachers' education, teachers are...
Initially, when Dr. Stephen came, but then the verification had already been done. So, somewhere around July, August, she called me, oh, Mr. Brown, the government allocated some money in the last fiscal year that will place on the payroll 208, in which of course, so you have to go and do a press conference. I did. That happens. So we want to applaud the government for that. Then afterward, Dr. Choquet talked to a social media platform and wrote that 208 will be incorporated. Then after the next batch of 251 will come on board. But in December, the 251 came on board. But surprisingly, in February, the same CSA told me that the M&E director told me that the superintendent had blocked those 251 salaries under the capture that the 251 they are ghost. I was here with a series of communication with Dr. Stephen, COS can bear me witness. I wrote up to 3 communications. The first communication on the issue of those who are verified not captured. The second communication has to do with those whose salary started running and was blocked. We went to a conference this gone Thursday. You were in the conference. My own disappointment. We were told that in the conference, the Ministry of Finance is going to be represented. The CSA are going to, because the CSA is a lead actor as it relates to verification. Nowhere you do verification in government that the CSA will not take the lead. Because the CSA that place whether agency or ministry, whatever, they are the one who place them on the payroll. But then when we came, I met you, I met Dr. Stephen. And the tune did not go well. We of course gave my position statement. Because you people told us in the technical meeting that we're going to have after which the verification could have gotten started today. And here we are. When I met you, you said you can't get any definite position as it relates to the verification. What are the April? What are the mail?
I give you a timeline.
Hello. You told me that you cannot get any definite position. But as far as you're concerned, the verification will do happen.
No, Mr. Brown, I'll give you a timeline.
Thank you.
So let the people know.
So my final word before the 4th estate alongside the Liberia National Police and Dr. Stephen. 3 things can get up from here. 3 things.
Okay.
1, those 251 who you block, you communicated to the CSA to block. They must be blocked and blocked immediately. That's the first one. 2, those who are verified and not captured, those who are verified and not captured should be captured immediately. The 3rd point, since October we started taking salary, Dr. Stephen refused to give our employment letter, the issuance of our employment letter. CSC have communicated to Dr. Stephen. They have sent our payroll number. I don't know for what motive. There's a payroll. Get them in. So if these 3 demands are not met, we will meet here until
Thank you. But I think you will listen. We are media people. We just want to say something. Right? Please, 1 minute.
about it. Even if the finance minister says to Dr. Stevens, your name gonna be removed off the payroll. Can I put myself on the payroll? So what we see is even 251 persons that are black in the Bible. I don't have the authority to block me.
Is it true that their names have been blocked? The remaining people?
We have to re-verify the people to make sure. Because as we speak, there are people coming into the schools now instead of volunteers. Current.
But do you have the names as a superintendent? Do you have the names that were given you? Do you have the listing, the verified name that CSA sent to you that these are the rest of the people that we need to?
Of course we do. It's in the report.
So what caused
the report?
Right. What caused the delay?
The delay is when you're going to re-verify. It's a process. We went to the Senate. The Senate approved it. We have to get funding to go out there. Okay. The funding we
Can you tell us your name and how long you have lived in this community for?
My name is Eunice Kofa. I've lived in this Eastern community for 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah.
And you're one of the persons affected
by
the demolition exercise.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you receive any notice before the demolition?
No, we did not receive any notice. It came unexpectedly.
Go, what's up?
On Saturday morning, January 31st. When I woke up in the morning and the sheriff or in the yard and asked us to empty the houses within 5 minutes. So if you are here, what you able to take, you take it and leave.
So those who were not on the scene, they did not take anything from any house?
Take anything from any houses.
Wow.
Yeah.
So since the demolition, have you received any compensation or relocation support?
No. Nobody have come here to give any support or to say, oh, we'll compensate you to find place. Another area, nobody have done it.
So how has life been since the demolition exercise?
It's not easy. It's not easy on us, but at least God is there. We got life and we still depending. We know that one day, God will bless somebody to be a blessing to us too.
So where are you sleeping currently?
We sleep right across there. The weather for sleeping on there. So in the night, everybody comes together. Put the mattresses to book and lie down here and sleep.
In this open area?
Yeah.
Wow. So what else do you want for, what do you want for well-meaning Liberians or maybe political actors to do for you in this situation right now? Because this is a serious situation here.
If anybody can come in with help, it will be okay for us. Because right now it's not easy. You can be sleeping outside with your child for now. I told you, I'm going to talk to you right now. My bones, everything is good.
But have you received any help from your lawmaker, Prince or Toast?
Prince only told us that the law is the law. That was his message to us. And since then he left from here, since January 21st, we haven't seen him. No support.
Okay. All right. So what is your name again?
Eunice Kofa, my name.
Thank you so much for speaking to our camera.
Thank you.
Folks, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, based upon your location. Welcome to LIB Future TV. This is where we give the Liberian people the chance to have their say on national issues, on issues affecting them. Today I'm here at the 12th Street area where several people, businesses were demolished yesterday by the Monrovia City Corporation. So I'm here to speak with few of the victims, few of the people that were affected by the demolition exercise carried out by the Monrovia City Corporation. And we have this lady here with us. Good afternoon and welcome to have your say on LIB Future TV. Can you please tell us your name?
I'm Pato Buna. I'm Koto Bima. Yeah.
Okay, so are you one of those that were affected by the demolition carried out by MCC yesterday?
Yesterday, they broke our things, even our pot, everything, the people took it away.
All right.
They stole from us our money and things, the sale we made yesterday, we used all yesterday.
Okay, so someone out there may want to know, when and how did you first learn about the demolition exercise that were carried out yesterday?
No, they did not tell us about it.
So they just came yesterday and started breaking your house.
We even saw them from distance. The how people say, oh, the people come here because they sitting there, oh, the people come here. The how we started running around with our things, here, scatter and around. That's how it was. So as we taking it, they behind us stealing, taking our money, our things, and we lose everything, even down to the pot we can use to cook. So took all
right. So how are you feeling about the demolition?
I'm feeling very bad because this government is our government. This government is our government, and even we know he will not come down to us. But this place he breaking, he not going to build it back today. He will not build it back tomorrow. So when he can leave us make our business, when he gets ready, then he start building. But he not doing nothing. So he will break it and keep it. At the end of the day, people use it for trash.
Who is not doing anything?
The president will not do nothing there. Because he breaking it and people working there, that makes sense. But he breaking it, nobody working. He break it and the place stay the same. At the end of the day, the children throw trash there. So why they disturbing us? We're looking for our children daily bread. Why they can't leave her alone?
So how will this demolition exercise affect you and your family?
Affecting me and my family.
How will it
because we don't have food. I sell kobo, right? That the same food when I sell, I can be able to take off food for my children and I to eat. So now I'm not cooking. I have not cooked today. So how you expect them to eat?
So you say you voted for this government?
Oh yes, me and my family.
Well, the way things going now, will you still vote for this government?
I don't think so, and I'm willing to. So I won't think about it.
So who do you think is the next alternative?
Well, let me first of all say it's great to be back in Kigali after so very long. And it's wonderful to see how the country has developed over the many years since I've been here. But this Africa CEO Forum, the theme is about scaling, how Africa and Africans can work together to scale their businesses. And I think Liberia can learn two lessons. One, within the context of Liberia, we need to work together so we can scale within Liberia. And so that means working together as a people, businesses working together, government being supportive of the businesses and business environment and investing in businesses. So again, we can get scale, we can make our businesses bigger, they can have impact. The second way I think Liberia can benefit is by collaborating with other countries. So within the Mana River Union, for example, or within ECOWAS, for example, because then it expands the markets where Liberians can sell products that we produce, that we manufacture. So the concept of scaling, which is the theme of this forum, is something that can directly apply to our country. Scale within Liberia and scale across the sub-region and indeed across the continent. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may find yourself when you listen to this podcast. I'm Alexander B. Cummings, or some people call me ABC, a business person, a philanthropist, and over the last 10 years, a politician. And I'm the political leader of the Alternative National Congress. Today, I want to use this medium, and going forward, I will start to do a series of podcasts to speak to issues that our country faces, and to use this medium to challenge our thinking, to offer alternatives and solutions, because I keep saying, quoting Albert Einstein, that we cannot keep doing the same things over and over and expect different results. And today I want to speak about and talk about our whole concession regime, or in other words, how do we get value from our natural resources? Are we getting fair value? Is the Liberian people, are we getting the value we need so we can develop our country? So we can pay our civil servants, our police officers, our military people, our healthcare workers. Are we getting the resources we need, the money we need from our natural resources to do that? What is topical right now, what's happening and we're all talking about, is the issue around B Mountain. As you all know, B Mountain has a concession agreement to take gold from Kitmount primarily. And if you look at historical numbers, I think 2023, the LETI suggested that there was 1.2 million kilograms of gold extracted and exported from Liberia at a value of around $650–700 million. Did the Liberian people get a fair share of that almost $700 million that left our country in terms of our natural resources? Let me also say that this issue is not about B Mountain. This issue is about the whole concession regime, that the whole way we go about putting value and getting value from our natural resources. So it could be ArcelorMittal, it could be, Alexander Cummings Company, it could be any company. If we don't revisit this concession process, we will get the same results. The current model was established during President Charles Taylor's regime. And let's keep in mind then that the circumstances were different. The environment was different. Liberia was just coming out of a war. It was a high-risk environment. And so the terms offered then were more advantageous to potential investors because they were taking a lot of risk coming into a volatile environment, if you will. But then the basic same terms, slightly modified, was approved for B Mountain in 2013 under the then Unity Party government, and then subsequently renewed and extended under the CDC government in 2023. So again, same what I call ruling class, same group of people doing the same things over and over and over, and of course, we will not get any different results. We will continue to undervalue our resources, and our people will continue to suffer. A real life example, my fellow Liberians, I was in Wiswa, I think it was in 2022 or 2023. And Wiswa used to be the diamond capital of Liberia. Today, the diamond is mostly finished, and there's no real good schools, no real good hospital, no running water, no electricity. You can hardly get cell phone signal. This is a real example of what happens when you keep doing the same thing over and over. People continue to suffer, the minerals finish, and our people's lives remain the same. They don't change. And so we have to think about doing these things differently. There are other models for how we can get value for our natural resources. One is what they call production sharing. So rather than a royalty regime or profit sharing regime, we do the arithmetic, we do the math, we understand the economics of our natural resource, and we ask the company mining our natural resources to give us a certain percentage of whatever they extract. And we take that gold, iron ore, diamond, whatever it is, and we sell it on the open market. Get the money and we use it to develop our country. Production sharing is easier, it's simpler. Another model we can look at is to set up a natural resource company. And we, Liberians, as shareholders, as owners of that company, we go to the market, we raise the capital, we hire the expertise, and we develop and we mine our own resources. There are examples of all of this around the world. In Saudi Arabia, for example, there's a company called Aramco. It is owned by the citizens of Saudi Arabia. It's one of the most valuable oil companies in the world. They own it, they extract the oil, and they sell it to the open market. So again, there are different models we should look at, but the old concession model, we have to change. We have to do things differently, my people. We cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different results. The people that are perpetuating this old model, they actually benefit from the model the way it is. They have contracts with these companies. They get bribes, they take money under the table, and in the meantime, we, Liberians, we continue to suffer. So the point is, we gotta do things differently. We gotta revisit our operating models. We gotta question the Ministry of Mines and Energy. Do they have the right operating model? Are we using technology, right, to monitor what leads our country? Do we understand the full value chain of our natural resources? I often say from the time any company in Liberia, from the time they put a shovel in the ground to take the gold or the iron ore or the diamond, to the time they pay their shareholders, we need to understand that entire value. We need to be experts in iron ore, experts in gold, experts in diamonds. Any natural resource we have, we need to understand it, because that's how we can negotiate and get fair value. These companies have to make money as well. They have to get a return, but they should not get an exorbitant amount of return. So that understanding is something we need to demand of ourselves. If we need to buy the expertise, let's go and buy the expertise, so that again, we're getting fair value for our natural resources. My fellow Liberians, this is my area. I understand economics. I understand financial systems. I understand how investors think. I understand what to look for. I understand the kind of environment you gotta create, whether it's for Liberians or for foreign investors. The point is, it has to be a win-win. It cannot be they win and our people continue to suffer. No schools, no electricity, no health care. This is not acceptable in 2026, the oldest republic in Africa. We cannot keep doing the same things and expect different results. We have to challenge everything. We have to question everything. The old concession model has not worked. It doesn't work. It is broken. This is not about changing existing agreements. We will enforce the current agreements to make sure these companies are living up to their commitments. But all new agreements is what we have to change. Again, out of production sharing, or we set up a national resource company, whatever that model is, but we have to get more value from our natural resources. And with that increased value, increased money, basically that's what that means, we can take this money and we can build schools, we can build hospitals, we can educate our young people, we can support Liberian businesses, entrepreneurships, we can create jobs, we can provide loans and credit facilities to our business people, to our market women. These are the kind of changes we can make if we challenge how we've done things in the past and if we take a different mindset. So let me conclude by saying we can do better. Liberia deserves better. We cannot keep doing the same things over and over and expect different results. We cannot keep electing and selecting people with the same talents and experience who benefit from the system the way it is and expect that things will change. So my fellow Liberians, thank you for this opportunity. As I said, we will have many more of these conversations. I will use this medium to engage differently, to ask questions, to challenge the powers that be, to challenge the ruling class, because today they have state power. They have the responsibility to look after the Liberian people, and we have a right to challenge them to do better on behalf of the Liberian people. So thank you, God bless you, and God bless Liberia.
LIB, stand up! Take me back to Liberia, where the drums still play my song.
LIB Future TV, giving voice to progressive Liberians, speaking about politics, entertainment, and local news.